Stop recording.
Well, you are the timeless child, Doctor. Hi there, this is Alex from the Target World podcast. Hope you're liking and sharing the podcast and enjoying. So, we have the final episode of season 12, The Timeless Child. We have not a great deal going on at the beginning. Basically, in my opinion, we have the cyber war raging, which is not bad looking, it's good. Then we have the Master with the Doctor, and this blatantly was the best bit of the episode. We had lots of back history. We had these great bits in the Matrix. Saturday 1 is fabulous as the Master and should definitely come back in season 13 in my opinion. Jodie Whittaker was fantastic. But around that we had so much going on again. It should have just been pared down to finding out about the Timeless Child in my opinion. And then the cyber sort of politics between the lone Cyberman Aswad and the Master trying to control them and giving them regeneration energy and all that sort of stuff should have been done together. Then around that we had all the stuff with, wars, cyber people, Ryan shooting people, Graham and Yaz. And again, Graham was pretty good, to be bluntly honest. Out of the three, Graham is definitely my favourite out of all of them. Then we had that twist. It wasn't a twist because I saw it coming a mile away when the Master tells the Doctor that she is the timeless child. So I was saying he when it should be she. And that then makes you consider, well, the whole back history is basically screwed now in Doctor Who. You have to imagine that I was looking at earlier, and I think it's sort of Stephen Moffat had this idea as well, I reckon, because when Matt Smith's regeneration gets cancelled and started when he becomes Peter Capaldi, I think that's Timeless Child bit. There's lots of bits throughout the history you can look for with this, basically. So, was this a good episode? And I think, yes, for half of it. The stuff with the Master and Jodie was good. The other stuff around it was pretty average, being pretty poor. I like the Cybermen, they're very interesting now. But, no, I didn't think there was much. And I think there was a great bit at the end where the Doctor nearly turns into the Master, but he can't do it. And then they set it up nicely for a Christmas episode because I was getting slightly worried we weren't going to get anything to 2021. Do you want that back on Christmas Day or New Year's Day? I personally prefer it on New Year's Day because I'm not very compos mentis by that sort of time of day on Christmas Day. I prefer it on New Year's Day, to be bluntly honest, because I normally are recovering from New Year's Eve, so I don't drink as much. So yeah, I wouldn't give this episode or the last episode. This end did felt a bit flat, to be honest, and I just didn't really care for it, to be bluntly honest. If Yaz or Ryan had been killed, I don't think I would have been that bothered. It wouldn't have been like I was when Amy and Rory were killed, in the Angels episode. I was absolutely weeping for that. Well, I think if the Yaz and Ryan had gone, I wouldn't have been bothered. So yeah, overall, I think a bit of an average finish to this season. I do think season 12 was better than season 11. I think there was better bits, but there's still, I think I can only really count 5 episodes, which is slightly better than the last season. But I will go into that in more depth on the actual podcast, which please listen to. And yeah, it's enjoyable. I'm not saying the battle scenes and the bit of the Master and the Doctor was brilliant. So watch it, see what you think. But it just didn't really feel like an end of season thing to me.